Hey guys, Andrew here and thank you for tuning in for another video. Today I've got another virtual reality video for you, but this time we're in Automobilista 2. Now, AMS2, I have a bit of a love-hate relationship with it. I love the content, I love the graphics, I love how it looks. I don't like the driving, the physics and all the rest of it. But one thing I do really like is how good it is in VR. And when you combine that with the content that I enjoy, it's a very enjoyable experience. So I've decided that I'm going to drive my favourite car from the previous Automobilista game, which is this Formula V10 Gen 2. It's sort of like a 2001, 2000-ish F1 car, so it's right up my alley. And we're going to drive around Azure_Circuit_2021, which happens to be located in Monaco. A 10-lap race, 20 cars on the grid. What can go wrong? Let's go have some fun. On the grid. Right at the very back, lights down where they go. Should mention AI is on max aggression, max strength. That was a bit of a misclick there. Unfortunately, like in all games, they're still a bit leery on lap 1, so yeah, we'll have to keep an eye out for that. I've noticed they like to bang into the walls a lot, but they seem to be behaving right now. I'm going to start making some moves soon. I've already done a practice race, so I still don't know where the overtaking opportunities are. Like right here, coming through. Oh, he's still there. Okay, they're a bit leery on on lap 1. But once we get through lap 1, once the field sort of spreads out, the AI starts to behave a bit more realistically, shall we say. So, yeah, through the tunnel. Unfortunately, no reverb through the tunnel, which is a massive shame. This would have sounded amazing if we had reverb, because I actually think the audio on this car is pretty good. So I really hope that comes in a future update. Into the wall, that would have been game over. Into the back of the AI, it was going slow. I am trying my best to treat the AI as if they were real people, real drivers, but they just do sort of random things sometimes. Like they'll go really slow through some corners when they don't need to, so I lost the back end there. Traction control didn't really help me there. Hug the wall like your favourite granny. As Mum Brundle just said, nearly lost it there. Was in the wrong gear. It's one thing hot lapping Monaco, which I think we've all done. Sorry, AI. It's another thing racing Monaco. That's one position. He is going to be right in my slipstream. Into the chicane, probably the only place we actually see overtakes in real life when I think about it. Keep him third. Need to tighten up my steering for that corner, for a swim pool. I love throwing the car through that section. That was a bit of a send, sorry AI, and I've got the wall again. Man, I am not doing well here. But I've got to say, what an experience. I mean, AMS2 VR is amazing. I will say that. It looks, I would say it's on par with iRacing for the best VR in sim racing. Car goes so light coming over the that hump at Casino. Now I'm not sure if that's another thing. The force feedback is just weird. I get these big knocks in the wheel, and I know they pick up from. Oh god, I know they pick up on the mic, so I do apologise for that. I don't really know what I can do because I'm actually running very light force feedback. Should have been first, but second was good for the drive. First tends to oversteer. I haven't done any setup work. Probably should have ran max downforce, to be honest, but hey ho. It's all just for fun, innit? See, going into Rascas, the AI is so slow. And I add max aggression, max strength. Right behind me. One thing, I will never tire of looking in my mirrors. For the AI behind me, as I saw a missing breaking point there. Can you tell how much I'm trying? I'm trying to deliver commentary, and I'm just trying to race the AI, keep it out of the wall as much as I can. What's that corner called? I don't even know. I was just known as the corner before the hairpin. You really get appreciation for the elevation changes when you're in VR. Oh my god, please add reverb Razor Studios to this tunnel. Oh, go on the curb, they do not want to do that. I remember Charles Leclerc doing that in 2018. He took out poor Brendan Hartley. That guy never did catch a break, did he? I'm trying to get as close to that wall as possible because, you know, we've all seen the pictures of F1 cars brushing up against that barrier. It almost looks like the AI comes off the throttle for turn 1. Like before they get on the brake, they lift and coast. Looks like it. I don't know if that's what they're actually doing. I doubt it, to be honest. Now, I do want to chat a little bit about AMS2 because it has just had an update to the physics, force feedback. Does it improve the game? I honestly don't think so. I really still don't think, for pure simulation, I don't think AMS2 is there yet. Because there's clear potential here. Like I mentioned in the intro, I love the content they have for this game. I think they've checked all the boxes, and the DLC coming out looks really good. They've got 90s champ cars. What other sim outside of mods has 90s champ cars? None. So it's awesome they're providing all this content. This Formula 1 car is awesome, and they've got loads of others as well, like the 90s, the 995, the Formula V12 I think it is. Sort of looks like a 95 Ferrari. But there's also earlier 90s stuff, late 80s, lots of cool cars from the 70s, a lot of really good Formula 1 content, which is the kind of thing I look for in Sims, because I'm an F1 nerd. Tracks as well. I mean, we're driving here at Monaco, but they also have historic versions of tracks. Recently I did a video at 70s Interlagos and AMS1, that's in this game as well, but we'd also have old Silverstone, Spa, Monza, 90s, 80s and earlier layouts of those tracks, which again, no other sim does. So it's clear Racer know, whatever you call them, it's clear they know their audience, they know what... Whoops, okay, so I lost the back there. They know what their audience wants. It's just unfortunately the actual driving, it's okay to like hop in and out of, but it's not really. I wouldn't want to play multiplayer. Let's put it that way. I wouldn't want to do a league or any sort of ranked multiplayer in this game. Let's put it that way, because yeah, the tires just don't feel right. Like for example, when you lock up, it's all audio. It's all audio. You don't feel it in the wheel. Which is, you know, you need that feedback. Not doing well here, am I? Some cars feel good, like this one. Some cars feel awful. So there's a big there's a big gulf between some cars and how they feel and the physics and the driving. Like I mentioned, this Formula 1 car is one of the better ones. I think the GT1 cars they have, they're good as well. Video on those cars soon, by the way. Again, I mentioned a variety of content earlier. This game has trucks. What other sim has racing trucks? Like, Racer have something here. They have what could be a really good, diverse, complete sim. If only they just got the fundamentals down, the actual driving. Like, yeah, it feels good with a wheel. I'm not saying it feels bad at all. But, you know, Forza Horizon can feel good with a wheel. It doesn't make it a sim. Gran Turismo Sport feels good with a wheel. It doesn't necessarily make it a simulator. In fact, I would probably put this game on par with GT Sport. But GT Sport, despite the moniker that Gran Turismo get it, the real driving simulator, I don't feel like you can really call it a sim, let's be honest. I think a large part of this game's issues is down to racers, how do you say, I don't know. Choice to use the Madness engine, which powered Project Cars 2. Yeah, I don't know who was behind that decision, but it was not the right call in my opinion. It looks good, but, you know, everything looks good nowadays. When was the last time a bad-looking game came out? Apologies for the squeaky pedal. I've been very busy and lock up, and yeah, I haven't got around to putting WD-40 in my pedal yet, so apologies for that. Squeaky pedal remains as I batter the wall there. Anyway, a little moan about AMS2 aside. This is awesome. Like, this is actually awesome. I am honestly having the best time, even if I can't get past this car up ahead. But it is Monaco after all, so... Now, I am one of these people, I do not like the Monaco Grand Prix. I don't think it belongs on the modern F1 calendar. It's the only race where I look forward to Saturday more than Sunday. Whoops. But you know what? When you're driving it, like I am now, you kind of get it. Like, imagine doing this in real life. Imagine how it must feel to win this race in real life. 78 laps. Every corner you're just threading the needle. I know it's a race that's really won in the pits, or it's won on Saturday. I mean, the track itself, I remember Jeremy Clarkson saying in a Top Gear episode once, after they drove around here in hot hatches, you could take this track and put it in the middle of the countryside, like the English countryside. It would still be amazing. That's what sort of, it's a driver's circuit, that's really what it is. And I think on that measure alone, it does have its place on the F1 calendar. Got a bit clean there now. Oh, you're flat through the first part of the chicane, or the first part of the swimming pool, and then you are, as soon as the car straightens out, you are right on the brakes again. You're just on it so much, there's no brakes. Some tracks, especially modern F1 circuits, you get a long ass straight, you can chill for a bit, and there we go. Race over. Man, what a thrill, what a roller coaster. This is awesome, I love it so much, man. Every now and then I look at all my sim equipment and I do sometimes think, I spent a lot of money on this hobby. Is it really worth it? But then you do something like this and you think, yeah, it's worth it. Definitely worth the price of admission. Someone just hit me. Anyway, guys, sorry if my commentary was a bit off, as you can imagine. Driving a car like this around Monaco, it ain't easy, and I have tried my best, so yeah, I hope you guys appreciate that. If you like the video, please like, please subscribe, do all the fun YouTube stuff, and I'll see you all next time.